Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here this morning, here on the channel, to recap the Daytona race last night for the Xfinity series, give my thoughts on the race. I'll wait till the morning to do the race review, because I was tired last night, so I wanted to give my thoughts on the race. I thought it was a good race. I know for a lot of people the finish will be ruined, because Justin Allgaier won. It went like an underdog winner. When there was a lot of drivers, underdogs that could have won. But I thought it was good, and a really good finish as well. That was a hell of a finish. That was side-by-side photo finish. Allgaier finally wins at Daytona in the Xfinity series, but Sheldon Creed second again. It's like he can't win no matter what. It's like Sheldon Creed win challenge. Impossible. But hell of a finish. I feel bad for Creed though. But, I mean, Allgaier probably was my first choice to see win, but I'm happy he finally won after all that bad luck he's had. Would have liked to see Kligerman win, but he didn't really have any help on the last lap. Because Cole Custer was going to help him because he's Riley Herbst's teammate, who Riley Herbst had a tough night. Nothing of his doing, though. But Creed cannot win to save his life no matter what. Choked Watkins Glen away, and then just a photo finish didn't go his way. I really thought Creed was going to do it. He's like the Casey Kane of the Xfinity series. If you could say that. Man, I can't say he has to be the biggest choke in NASCAR. Because he really didn't do anything wrong there. He made the right move. Got to the inside. Or to the outside. And he was just so close to winning that race. But I think the margin of victory was .005. But, yeah, I thought the race was good. Obviously, towards the end, it became a rake fest as expected. But let's say, I think a lot of people will say the race was bad just because an underdog driver didn't win, because there was a lot of possibilities that could have happened. But still a good finish overall. I thought it was a good race, well, until obviously the rake fest inevitably happened. There's about 3 big incidents, so we'll go over what all happened throughout the race, finishing results. So let's get into it here. So there's not really much that happened in stage 1, to be honest, because most of it was single file. Obviously Austin Hill pretty much led a majority of the first stage. We had some pass-throughs at the beginning of the race because of inspection issues. Allgaier, Burton, Retzloff, Jordan Anderson, Ryan C., they all stayed on the lead lap. But they were already staying on the lead lap. Natalie Decker didn't. Slow as hell. But yeah, Austin Hill wins stage 1, but as the stage 1 is ending, Riley Herbst, he was having something wrong with his car. It was broken again. His car was torn up at the end of the stage. It looks like he had a flat tire, and the whole fender was destroyed. He just can't catch a break. It finally killed the tire, and that was brutal for his points. I don't understand why they cut the fender off of him and didn't try to tape it back on, because his aero was really ruined, but kind of didn't matter because it was 3 laps down. It's like SHR forgot how to build race cars. And it was a mechanical failure. Again, just like last week. At Watkins Glen, a mechanical failure, and this week another mechanical failure. I mean, there's nothing you can do there. In stage 2, we have a big multi-car incident. Our first one, there was a crash. Brandon Jones, Connor Mosack, Gannett, Graff were some of the drivers involved. Decker Arca braked someone. She was involved. She was running last and ran into the back of Herbst. So her front end was damaged. I don't know how she keeps getting sponsors. She ran into the back of Herbst. It's crazy. Jones was done. He was one of my picks, and he was done. Weatherman was involved. But Graff, Decker, Jones, Mosack, Gannett, and Weatherman were out of the race. Kind of caused a little bit by Alfredo, but I'm not gonna blame too much there because it's just part of super speedway racing. At the end of the day. At stage 2, went to Sheldon Creed. He passed Austin Hill in a photo finish in stage 2. So the RCR drivers won stages 1 and 2. Good points today for Sheldon Creed, though he didn't win. Really good points today. Stage 3, Ward Burton. Jeb Burton. He got loose, spun out. Caesar Baccarello ran to the back of Haley, gone into Ellis. Ellis hit the inside wall hard. Baccarello and Ellis were done for the night. Somehow Baccarello ran into somebody. Just Arca braked Haley. But yeah, it was unfortunate for Jeb Burton spin out. The splitter was dragging, so he took 4 tires and gas. There was too many commercials though at the end of the race, though. Way too many commercials. But yeah, so we had our second big incident on the restart. Several drivers were involved. Trevor Bain, Austin Hill, Nemechek, Sammy Smith, Mayer. There were some others involved. I mean, it's kind of hard to blame anybody. I know a lot of people were blaming Austin Hill, but it's kind of Chandler Smith's fault, too, if you want to say. He kind of pushed him into Bain. So he was kind of getting pushed. But it's really hard to blame anybody. I mean, Chandler Smith kind of pushed him to the moon and went to the top Bain block, but I don't know, it's hard to blame anybody. I don't know, it's just part of super speedway racing, to be honest. Then we had another multi-car incident. Williams, Nemechek, Clements, Barry were all involved. Williams could have flipped there. All 4 tires were off the ground. But yeah, it was Wreckfest time there at the end. Every Xfinity race ends like this. It was perfect till the 22 car spun out, but I was surprised it turned to a Wreckfest. But yeah, that was our third big crash. So 2 big crashes in the final few laps, and then Allgaier went in the photo finish as I talked about. Kligerman could have had a chance, but he really didn't have any help because Custer wasn't trying to help him because Herbst is still trying to make the playoffs. So I'll give this race an 8 out of 10. I thought it was a good race. The finish was great as well. So I really enjoyed it. Some people want because, you know, a top driver won a race where they want underdogs to win. I understand that, but yeah, let's go over your stage result, or your finishing results. Justin Allgaier is the win, Sheldon Creed second, Daniel Hemrick third, Parker Kligerman fourth, Cole Custer fifth, Ryan Sieg sixth, Parker Retzloff seventh, Anthony Alfredo eighth, Greg Galding ninth, and Justin Haley runs out top 10, Jeffrey Earnhardt 11th, Jeb Burton 12th, Kyle Sieg 13th, Joey Gase 14th, Jordan Anderson 15th, Garrett Smithley 16th, Josh Berry 17th, Brett Moffitt 18th, Sam Mayer 19th, round top 20 is Kaz Gralla. 21st, Sammy Smith. 22nd, Chandler Smith. 23rd, Austin Hill. 24th, Riley Herbst. 25th, Blaine Perkins. 26th, Jeremy Clements. 27th, Josh Williams. 28th, John Hunter Nemechek. 29th, Trevor Bainrout. Top 30 is J.J. Yaley. Cesar Baccarella, 31st. Brian Ellis, 32nd. Kyle Weatherman, 33rd. Joe Greff Jr., 34th. Nally Decker, 35th. Brandon Jones, 36th. Connor Mosack, 37th. Round the field, 38th. And last place is Alex Ganeo. So I'll give the race an 8 out of 10. So, yeah, until next time, Alkalot. Peace. Cup Series review tonight.